that 1 million people from Gaza, who are now trapped in this tiny place called Rafah, evacuate, and the Western government's response has been hypocritical. While Americans were busy watching the Super Bowl, Israel started bombing Rafah, and they have been using all of their military arsenals. They used fighter jets, artillery shellings, and tanks. These are the exact sort of military arsenals you would use when going to a full-scale war. Remember, these are just innocent civilians. Their homes, livelihoods, and every single thing that's worthy of being called human beings have already been destroyed. Israel first ordered them to move from the north to the southern part of Gaza, claiming that it was the only safe place for them. Not only has the whole world seen that that is a lie, but now Israel is ordering them to evacuate from Rafah. Where would these 1 million people move to? They can't move back to the north because, according to Israel, it's not safe. The question is, if this is not ethnic cleansing, then what is it?
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful, elect, and the sincere Akiyam, pushing this word, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. And Brother Mayam coming to you with a short lesson on Amalek. You see, Amalek, they say Amalek is the least of the nations, the least of the heathens, but he has the most power out of all the heathen. Because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And he used that sword that the Lord gave him to basically take pieces from the earth and to shed blood. And what we just now witnessed is Amalek being the complete demon that he is. You see, forcing a civilian population to basically the corner of their country and tell them it's going to be safe there. Then once they get there, he bombs them, with all kind of conventional weapons, the best state-of-the-art weapons that he have. He's using it on a civilian population. But that's one of his characteristics. Because when we came out of the land of Egypt, he smote the faint and the feeble-hearted and the weak of our nation from behind. So that's one of his characteristics. He's going to be a complete demon, and to the Lord, come back and basically put him in check. And Ishmael, you see, Ishmael is over there watching this genocide being taken place because he is a complete demon too. You see, the Lord is not dealing with that nation either. The Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, and pretty soon, you Ishmaelites and all the rest of you nations is going to be thanking the children of Israel, for taking this beast off the earth. Now, I'm gonna go to Isaiah the 2nd chapter. It says, Isaiah 2 verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days. And if you can't see that we're in the last days, you know what you need to do? Go find the nearest hole, go to the store, get some worms, and jump in that hole and put the worms on top of you and throw some dirt on you because you dead. You spiritually dead. We living in the last days and times right now. There's earthquakes in diverse places. You got volcanoes, you got pestilence, you got famine, wars and rumors of wars. Everything that the Yahweh Shem Yahushua prophesied about in Matthew the 24th chapter is happening right now. It says, "And the mountain of the Lord Yahweh's house shall be established at the top of the mountains." And that word mountain is governments. So the mountain of the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be established at the top of the mountains. It says, and shall be exalted above the hills. The hills are smaller governments. And all the nations shall flow unto it. All the nations is going to flow into the house of the Lord. You see? The same way these nations is flowing into these Edomites, learning their doctrines and their ways of life and worshiping, their idols and just being, basically flowing to the house of Esau right now. It says, verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come and let us go up to the house, the mountain of the house of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion to Zion, the Lord's monument, it shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, the city of peace. You see? So the people, the nations are going to come to the house of the mountain of the house of the Lord, and we're going to have to teach them of our ways. So basically, we're going to be a light unto the Gentiles. See, Ishmael is not getting no help from Jordan. They're not going to get no help from Syria. They're not going to get no help from Egypt. The only help that this world is going to get is when Yahweh Shem Yahushua return and establish his throne on the earth. You see, and the people gonna beat their swords and the pruning hooks. So it ain't gonna be no nation flying over top of another nation of a civilian population, basically destroying men, women, and children, for their personal gain. He said, verse 4, he shall judge among the nations and rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks, and nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So you Ishmaelites, so you heathen nations basically should be praying that Yahweh Shem Shah make a speedy return so they can get this beast Amalek off your neck. You see? Because he's the only one that with a weapon that's big enough to take these Edomites out of power. But you're not going to listen to the message of the prophets because guess what? You look down on us. You see? Because you feel like whatever power you believe in is bigger than Yahweh Shem Shah. You see? But soon come, the Lord is going to crack the sky, and every knee going to bow and every tongue going to confess. You see? And when he establishes his throne, it ain't going to be nobody standing when he return. It ain't going to be nobody sleeping in return when he return. Ain't nobody gonna wake up out of their sleep and say, I'm rolling back over and sleep another hour. No, every knee, it say all the kindred of the earth going well because of him. Because he come and establish his rulership here on earth. And it ain't gonna be nobody killing women and children, because they want some land. You see? The people gonna beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. It ain't gonna be no more war no more. And that's what we waiting and we hoping and praying that the Lord crack the sky tomorrow. So that way he could deliver us from out the hand of Amalek. Because he gonna come down on Jacob with great wrath too. In the time of Jacob's trouble. He can't wait to use that glittering sword that the Lord gave him on the children of Israel. You see? But we hoping and praying that the Lord make a speedy return so that way we ain't got to look at these demons no more and they can't spread their wickedness upon the earth. So I pray and hope this lesson was edifying to the next time. Shalom.